see the title, like, we gotta talk about that, man. Blueface, the rapper, LA, sparking them rumors. They said the trans tried to trick him, but he already knew. So he should be labeled as G. G.A. That's what we're trying to say. So I'm here with information first, so we can break it down. Because my whole thing is how, y'all gonna say that, and that ain't come out his way. You don't know, what that man's intentions was. It's not on us to protect his lifestyle decisions. He grown, he can do what he wants. He's been in prison, he's a gang member, I don't think that stuff is how they try to make it. I think they flip it. They pancake. That's when I call that right there the pancake. But they want to flip that motherfucker and try to, make it their way. They tripping. I mean, we ain't even gonna say everything that they were used to try to, break in. Put them in that category. And without taking great measures and precautions to really say, is this really what it is, or do we just want that so bad that this is why we so hyper into the stories in the first place? You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. They trying to take this thing and get their own narratives to play out. It's hate. Diet, protein, really, this is what they fed. They didn't want me to be able to tap in and use these devices as weapons to get my message across to the children, the women, and you know what I mean, like the people who are fed. They're the fed people. Like, I don't want to deal with people who are just one-sided and it's a double standard and then they just gonna attack a man for being a man or for making a mistake, doing something wrong, instead of saying, you know what, we gonna give him a chance because we don't know what he can learn or turn out to be able to do in advance. We just already cutting his life short and saying, he trash, he ain't got no mental capacity to change or to do stuff productive and better for us and for the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just sitting up here and attacking each other every day. That's what we acting like. It ain't what it is, but man, like no other. We get mad, we get angry, and we ready to do any and everything to each other just like that, in the blink of an eye, and not even have the mindset to say, this is still a human being, this is still somebody who's a part of my community, even if we are not, intertwined and running in those same circles. Never mind you. This person still got a family, they still got a mother, they still got children. I don't want to hurt you. Because that's gonna hurt them, my nigga. It ain't just gonna hurt you. Just like if you hurt me, it's not just gonna hurt me, it's gonna hurt my family. So this is why I stopped doing what I was doing when I was locked down and in the street and wilding out, and you know what I'm saying? Not disciplined enough to move in a positive and a loving state. That's just what it was at that time. Once it starts getting sweaty, can you face the window and say, yeah, I got you, Jim. Yeah, hit that like button for me though. You making all of these strange requests. You know what I'm saying? From the kid, the guy, the best on YouTube, streaming, period. Alive, the greatest streamer alive, nigga. And they ain't hit that like button for me yet, but you know what? It's pivotal because I rock the mic and take my own narrative. Check them every time because I got that sign. It's death by design, man. That's what they try to see. So we can't heal. Get that together. They can't stop it. And I ain't talking food, baby. I ain't talking Meals on Wheels. When you in that penitentiary and you playing by them rules, man. Victory. That's the only way you know how to win, man. You need that motivation. You need that energy. Because we bringing it back all the way from our ancestors. Because we got that divine spirit that's going to protect you and open up the doors for you at your best. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not going to play with the rest of rejects. We're going to make sure that we put ourselves in the place of the best. That grace. Because I don't have that hate in my heart. You know, I go at a pace that I can move smart and I can think free. It's all about thinking. It's chess. It's not checkers. It's not emotionally. This is emotion. Instead of dealing with logic and saying, you stay free, my sister. Call 911. And you get into the prison, we gonna deal with it just the way the inmate just died in Mississippi because he killed the team. Listen, street justice, the streets is always gonna be the streets, no matter how they keep transforming and they keep trying to go against the rules. This is the thing about the game. When that gavel come down and that judge hit that desk, boom, 100 years. Ain't nobody gonna be able to change the like how y'all trying to get with Carmelo, the watermelon fella. You want to buy this pills. You want to try to get him out because you think he's special, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? They giving out life sentences every day. So chill. Think about what you got to do and what you're doing before you do it, man. Because you could go down the path of destruction, abuse, losing, losses, everything gone. This is the truth. If you don't make the right decision, if you don't wait for the right minute and moment, you ain't gonna get away. Like, that's just real. So I'm trying to hold myself and hold these kids accountability to say don't go to jail, don't go to prison, don't listen to these ninjas who are trying to, you know what I'm saying, recruit and keep getting these young kids to sell these drugs and do dugging and bugging. Thank you. We just hit 800. Let's go. Appreciate it. We here, man. Taking this slow. It's going to be a good year. So we just continue to grow, continue to show the movement, the muscle, the evolution, the protocol that we follow. Let's get it up. Bang, bang, bang. Thank y'all so much. get those likes up, please, man. Make sure y'all share, comment, subscribe to us because, we're bringing positive energy, vlogs, gym, all of the stuff that we need in our communities, man. Get this stress out, bring this positive back in to the table, man. Eat it, swallow it, food. Eat that the way I be on them TikToks and doing them little bird dances. Let's get us. Hey, subscriber, yeah, notification, nation. Hey, let's get them likes up, please, family. You already know. I'm just praying, wishing, hoping, get this spirit that Holy Ghost, affected the Trinity. So please, if you don't mind, keep us in your What up, chat? Let's go! Monday motivation. Yeah, family, you already know. So get your spirits up. Fix your face. Get ready to blow up with these workouts that I got for y'all today. So please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all of that good stuff so we can stay on that FYP. That's the wings right there. The wingman, the lap man, the wing stop. Yeah, man, all day. TikTok, YouTube, IG. So please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's get these sets in. And I gotta try to charge my phone real quick. We here, we back, family. Put it right here. ain't even that hungry. That's crazy. I thought I would have probably been more hungry. The way that I be. Like, I ain't even hungry like that. Cool. Chill out. Damn, we ain't even getting no likes in this one. Come on, hit that like button, family. We've been on here almost 40-something minutes. Show some love. Yo, YouTube, what's poppin', family? You already know we out here, man. About to hit that 500 push-up challenge. You know, trying to go viral out here on these YouTube platforms. You know what I'm saying, man? How's it looking, chat? Fucking with the physique. Cause I ain't even gonna speak on that. They try to get my man Blueface in the trick bag, but he the schoolyard crab. Neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? All that. LA. Know this, man. Understand the audience, you know what I'm saying, how to build that viewership you get. You know what I'm saying, certain supporters, get that viralness. Maybe trying to go viral, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a part of that space, you know what I'm saying, that content, that place. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta replace the anger somehow, some way, you know, and relieve the stress, man. So it's like, people is reaching out to other communities to try to get, you know what I mean, get acceptance and get, you know what I'm saying, positive, you know, how they say it, like, the opposite of what backlash is like they getting that positive reassurance, you know what I'm saying, they getting those incentives. Yo, what's poppin', homie? I'm from New York, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm all over America, man, right now. I be moving around city to cities, doing my little documentary, trying to record, you know, get the lifestyle, get the interviews. Because that's the energy that I'm bringing to the table, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the word, family, man? Trying to get mental. chat, what's poppin', family? Appreciate y'all coming, tapping in with your guy, man. For real, you know, we've been getting these workouts in every day. We trying to help people burn this fat, you know what I'm saying? Stay in shape at that, eat right, make the right choices. You know, appreciate that like. See, that's what I'm talking about. We waited almost an hour just to get one like. But you see, it's all good. See, it gets better over time, and that's what we understand. We understood. So we're not crying. We just saying, we should definitely have more support. Like, we don't understand why people wouldn't want to have something like that. But you know, we all see, we all go through. Oh, you from France? That's what's up. I'm glad I'm reaching people in the UK now. You know, that's tough. I've been trying to, you know, reach out and see what's up over there. But yeah, I be out there in New York. I'm not in New York right now though. Like I said, I be moving around America. I'm in North Carolina right now. But yeah, it's hot everywhere in America right now. It's blazing. What about out there in France? It's hot. Yes, of course, we need to show support. Like, cuss nothing to give. That's what I'm talking about right there. See what I'm saying? These Americans, man, they shiesty, bro. They don't want to see a brother live, man. You see the UK, I got people all the way from the UK got to come in here and hit that like button, because this is what they do to me in the US, man. They want to leave me for dead. Literally, I get thousands and millions of views. If I could get more people to like my videos, I would have been blew up already. I would have been on top. I would have been rich, making moves in the stars. You know what I'm saying? They trying to blackball me, my nigga. It's hard out here, like, for real. If I could get even 5 people, 10 people to like every video, you know what that would do? That would spark my career. Like, I gotta like my own videos most of the time, like, and then even then, they be going off. Like, you can manipulate the numbers on YouTube, but you really gotta have that support, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even ask your family no more. Yo, moms, yo, dad, yo, like these videos, yo, cuz, yo, bro, yo, sis. They'll be like, nigga, I don't got time for that, or, you know, you gonna pay me, you know, how much you giving me? It's like, yo, it's free. Like, you, man, I'm not saying you gotta watch everyone and you gotta freaking, you know what I'm saying, be out here with me, but shit, you know what I'm saying? It don't take nothing but a few minutes every day. A nigga would have clean took off already, you know what I'm saying? You would already had that set group that support. But that's what niggas do. Niggas don't want to show love because they feel like they don't want you to be in that position. They don't want you to get that spotlight. They don't want you to get that attention. And now people want to support you. People want to be on time, and people want to be providing a net and they want to sponsor you. You know know what I'm saying? So it's like shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is trying to just catch a break. That's horrible. It's like all I get is fake love, and hate, animosity, threats. People always got something funny style to say. If more people would just show love and be positive, I would have been already stretched to the highest level on this space. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I do is stream. You know what I'm saying? I get a taste of this being me and just, you know what I'm saying? That internet digital footprint that I'm placing, in the source. So I can get that source and just take it. Ah, ah. Yeah, man. Thank you again for that like. Yeah, it do. It's like it costs an arm and a leg, and trust me, they want to get paid to do free stuff. That's basically what it is. Like they want to get paid to. Thank you for that like, family. Appreciate it. See, that's all we needed right there. You see, and the numbers go right up as soon as it happens. That's why I be trying to tell people this right here, this network, it's really a gift, but it's not luck. You know what I'm saying? It's dedication. Anybody could have it, but you gotta know how to lead and how to have that habit of being, you know what I'm saying, the one who's gonna take the heat. You know what I'm saying? When it all falls down. But it's all good because we know how to maneuver now and how to, you know what I'm saying, sit up here and plan to be bigger than we ever been because we already went through the lows. We already at that bottom, that rock bottom. So the only way to go is up. So it don't make no sense why nobody would want to roll with us and why nobody would want to hold us up and throw us in that position. Because we blowing up, but it's like, they missing the actual, the picture, the bigger picture. And they just thinking about the present. And the future is really where it's going to be popping. That's where we're going to get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Skleen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. Them likes, they definitely make the difference when you creating content because you can have the greatest content in the world, you can get plenty of views. But if ain't nobody liking it, then YouTube is gonna blackball and shadow ban you. So now your stuff is only gonna go to your subscribers. That's why people is not growing or they, you know what I'm saying? They're not growing as much as they should because they're not trying to give y'all the the necessary how you say it when you telling somebody to do something they not telling you to do it the way they supposed to basically, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I can't think right now, Chuck. It's like they leadership though is off because you know what I'm saying, we making this content but now people they have to, that's their way of buying it basically, or letting them know that it's good. You gotta let YouTube know that it's positive, that it's something that people should hear and try to get through that message because it's clear we want to do something productive that's gonna keep us from slipping and getting into something now and it turns into a bigger effect, and you wouldn't really normally want to let that get to you because time is priceless. People want to gamble, people want to bet, but it's like if you do something sure so many times, like go to the gym every day and you eating right, then of course you're gonna see the results. You're gonna get the body or the physical, the mental that that for sure benefit. It's something that people buy. They get surgery. They take medication. Why? Because they didn't take care of themselves. So one way or another, it's like you gotta make it count. You gotta teach it. You gotta preach it. And you gotta do it in real life. You gotta lead it now. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we making it happen. This is how we working. This is how we combating. You know what I'm saying? Those things that try to hold us back in life. And we trying to uplift and be that figure, that example. You know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, man, those likes, that's a different ball game right there. Like, if you could get 10 to 20 in every video, you will blow up. You know what I'm saying? Way faster. Like, trust me, I already see the come up. I already see the how to manipulate and how they, try to get one up with the metrics. That's why they had to reset it because too many people was just coming up, boom, 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 and they built followings because what I'm saying, it's not hard, but they make it harder on us because they don't want us to be able to work from home and not have to go and be that Taco Bell, McDonald's, or that if everybody be content creators and blow up and making money, who gonna work? Nobody. So of course, they gotta find ways to keep people from getting rich and from getting off the grid and all of that stuff. It's a big industry. Thank you for them likes, family. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to bodybuilding, it's more of a passion, I would say. Like, if you don't have the passion and the love for it, it's probably not best to get into it because, what I'm saying, what you gotta go through, people risk their life. People take drugs for it. People, put their bodies in compromising positions just to get, that physique and, to win those competitions and be the champion, but it doesn't end well. Over time, something is going to catch up. You know what I'm saying? Your body, your heart is not supposed to be carrying, what I'm saying, all of this weight that's not naturally, what I'm saying, enough for your stature to hold. Because people want to try to be all big, so they, what I'm saying, injecting, and then now, you overworking your heart. What I'm saying? This is how people get that heart failure, and they not getting to grow old because they going out, before it's time. So it's like they risking their life for real because they want that certain physique, they want that certain, they want to provide that mass. But then now you got to think about it. Your body got to work twice as hard, and that's how you could die twice as fast. Just for a moment in time, and it's like, they mad because people is dying, but they promoting this to the kids to buy these drugs and these steroids because it's an industry. What I'm saying? It's getting big. And people want the girls, they want They want to be the intimidated, the muscles, they want the competitions, Mr. Olympias, and, it's just like, if you don't have the right blood work and stuff, you don't know what you're doing, you could be taking it to another level, you know what I'm saying, and get hurt. And a bind, we special, man, so we gotta work what God got us and not try to overstep our boundaries when it comes to nature, man. We defying nature every day more and more. That's all we doing, and we just, making this thing turn into a horrible performance. It's like they want to boo, boo. People they want to be hecklers. They love to, try to humiliate the next man and feel like they the best or they better than. So they just trying to make themselves feel bigger, but they really less because they can't big them up. They can't do it in a positive way where everybody can win. It's like they want to be the only one. They want to be that center of attention. They want to defend their selfish ways and try to, have that vision and try to keep us from being in our ways and teaching the youth and teaching, God and teaching Jesus and, what I'm saying, trying to save instead of always dividing and conquering and, misbehaving and stuff like that. It's like, it's taking a whole nother left turn, these days, man. So that's why I say you gotta have a love for this, man, and do it the way I do it every day. And, I'm saying, try to be that special weight and size, and it take a lot of dedication, admiration, motivation. So you gotta take that accountability, man. You can't be waiting. You gotta have that humility and be patient. That's all, but over time, ain't nothing gonna be wasted. Everything is gonna provide and fall into places that we needed to when we need it. So we just gotta keep, playing the game, staying in, coaching, getting up, because you're going forward. You know what I'm saying? You're going forward. That's life. But it's about getting up, pacing, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take your moment, take your time, chase it like you never thought it would before. Because once that opportunity's gone, you can't never get it back anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, so choose right, man. You gotta choose wisely, man. Like, that's really the truth. And that's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Yo, homie, what's poppin'? Welcome into the building, man. Appreciate you dropping in. Notification Nation. Yeah. Subscriber gang. Y'all know the name, you know the face, you know where I came from. And how to make this into a positive. Thank you for hitting that like button. That's what I'm talking about, family. Let me get some of them so we can keep pushing this journey. We ain't even gonna trip, you know that, man. We hitting it, we on the top. We on the tip, man, looking down, we ain't gonna stop because we already about to blow up, making it hot. So boom, we gotta blow up. Give it all you got. Bang! Notification Nation. Subscriber gang. We gotta teach them, chat, how to make this thing turn around. Boomerang. You know, we bring it right back, baby. Boom. We do our thing and tap in with it, get right, you know, we get right to it. Slowly but surely, man, we on the move, we on the rise, man. 5 likes. See, we picked up the pace real quick. You know, it's smooth, man. Like, you have a little audience, you build it up 1, 2 at a time. It's gonna be 5, it's gonna be 10, 20, boom. Next thing you know, 50, 100, 1K. Let me get that. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh-wee. We out here. NC, North Carolina, tearing them up, man. It's simply the truth. And the details, man. So move. Get it how you live. Because we don't have no clue when this thing right here is going to dig and dive. The grid, the system is breaking down. America is collapsing that we knew. Our allies have turned on us. China hacked the elections, man. They trying to do the Jussie Smooth, yay, all over again. Get Al Sharpton on the phone. Because I ain't with the MAGA Republicans like my nigga Jay-Z. BK, they want to boycott Target, Walmart, son. Tamika Mowry, Black Lives Matter. They trying to do me like Charlie Kirk, but you know me, I'm on my 5-2 game, 52, that's where we work, where you at, where you, boom! Tap in, because I get right back to the traffic. You know what I'm saying? I'm a maverick like the Dallas. Shout out Houston, man. All my niggas in Texas. You already know we out here. We not average, man. We doing what we do because we got the balance and we got the mood and the crew and the challenges that we've been through. It ain't cool. We ain't glorifying that no more. We don't want to see that lifestyle. We gotta heal. We gotta get into a better position and predicament for the children who got done wrong in the sickness that's in the air and in the blood of some of y'all. Cause y'all the sickest, illest ninjas in Nebraska that I ever seen. Before and after, my nigga, I'm like, yo, my pedigree, I'm not a dog, man, but yo, they tested me. They like a frog. They want to leap. I'm going to push them. Getting this cheddar beat. I got the cushion. You know, I'm falling back. Brooklyn in the house. Yeah. I see y'all in the chat, man. Tap in, tap out, man. We back with another banger. Subscriber gang, notification nation. Tap that notification bell, man. Know what I'm saying? guys? This was the one right here, one of the ones, one of the YouTube legends that came up from the ground and I built it to the sky. I'm going dum da da dum 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 every week, every day. That consistency, that I provide, because I'm swiftly tiptoeing, stepping on that dope. Young nigga move that dope. Young nigga move that dope. Where all my scamming is at. Having that money back. 20s, 50s, 100s cash. Boy, go in that go-yard bag. Spin that. Spin that. Spin that. Yeah, that's your favorite song. Think I don't know y'all jams? Think I don't know how to get y'all to come on and boom, 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 boom. Yeah, 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 yeah. We gonna get these ducats on here, man. We running it up, thousands of views every day, hundreds of thousands, millions on TikTok. They don't want it. They don't want to see me get hot. They don't want to see me flame up on them and just drop. 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 I'm providing that content, that energy. When they not. Because they not up here, man. They on IG. TikTok, but I stay consistent to my YouTube family because I support y'all. Yeah. LA, New York, UK, it's worldwide. Kentucky, Nashville, come on, man. It's worldwide right here, boy. Out playing. Yeah. Swift. Box. Barbecue. Woo! Let's go, baby. Gotta get your kickbox on. Knock it. Shadow box. You got a shadow box. Get your abs. Get your arms over that body. Watch it, beat. That's the workout right there, boy. The dance out. Y'all in these run clubs getting ran through. Yo, subscriber gang, notification nation. YouTube. We back, family. Got another banger. Why they hating? I don't know, man. They got that anger. They got that fuel in them, man. I got black women right now that'll say, I'll tell them how old I am, they be like, you a baby. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta blame some of this on black women too. Because a 13-year-old girl should never be by herself, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be honorable, we gotta be real, we gotta be factual. If you leaving kids by themselves, you deserve to be in jail, my nigga. Forget all of the killing and all of the other shit before it even got to that. Somebody should have called ACS on you for having them babies to fend for themselves. Because in Memphis, as far as I know, people be breaking and shooting, doing everything that they doing. We see it on the internet, so come on, this could have happened anyway now. You know what I'm saying? And them kids could have got took or anything, they could have got kidnapped, whatever. So yeah, this is completely shorty fault for leaving them babies alone. If them babies never got left alone, this would have never happened in the first place. You know what I'm saying? This is completely the black woman's fault, 100%. We can't make it, we can't put it on nobody else until we make her take accountability for saying she neglected a child, my nigga. She left the child alone. So she should be in jail. No matter what, anyway, she's gonna do time behind that. But this is no self-defense. You put yourself in the trick bag by leaving them babies alone like that. You can't even leave no kid in the car while you go in the supermarket. That's a neglect. So you telling me you went to work and you left your kids to be at home by themselves in the middle of the night? Of course she calling a man to come protect her because she ain't got no father and she ain't got no mother either, apparently, because her mother is just as dumb. What kind of dumb bitch do dumb shit and then now we promoting that? Nah, my nigga, that's the dumbest shit. I don't care what's the situation. If you leave the kid alone, you deserve to be in jail. You fucked up. You fucked up. Why not just accept it for what it is and say, oh, damn, I fucked up. I left the kids alone and they should never have to program or take care of themselves or take care. We got babies taking care of babies. You trying to have all these kids, so now of course she gonna feel grown because now your daughter gotta take care of your kids. So of course, yeah, she gonna want a man to help, or she gonna feel like she grown or doing what she doing. And now you come home and you just kill this boy, 20 years old, sitting up here acting like this is some old ass man, or he's 20 years old. He ain't even got no life. Of course he don't think. Of course his mind is not fully developed. So we can't have that same energy. He only a year away from 19 or a few months away from 19. Like, he was damn near a teenager. So it's like, we can't make it seem like that, bro. Like, it's just, he's some big bad old man that did all of this tragic stuff in the community. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they spinning a narrative, man. And they not bringing the unity and bringing us closer. They trying to divide us and screw us. You know what I'm saying? And they using the isolated incidents to try to make it seem like it's all black men trying to attack black women. Like, no, most of us don't even really want nothing to do with y'all because we see how much of a trap it is just in every way you go. If it's like, if you pay, it's a trap now because now you're gonna lose out on income and funds and, you know what I'm saying, money that you might have really needed. You trying to get into this chick, and you know what I'm saying, now you bumming it out or whatever. So You got that situation. Then it's like, if you paying, you know what I'm saying, now they gonna want more. You know what I'm saying? Just like we seen with the lady who took her, I think he was a NFL or basketball player, took her baby father to court, and they ended up making him pay less because he was paying too much in the first place. So the judge made it fair. You know what I'm saying? And Tyreek Hill, getting divorced. D Wade getting divorced. Like, of course, it's all about the bag in 2026. So we saying, men is saying no more. We saying we don't want the bag. No, we don't want to get it like that because we feel like it's slavery. You know what I'm saying? We working for women. It's like, nah, that's not natural. That's not something that men ever had to do in whole. You know what I'm saying? That would only be the ones who couldn't get or who wouldn't be able to pull. And so that would be the thing. But now they all sharing. Now they all got diseases and kids. And so it's like, we're not even going fool with it. But if that black woman who left that child alone in that house, oh yeah, they should have her. They should have their way with her. They should throw the book at her because that's neglect within itself. 6 kids, 7 kids by themselves, and then you murder a person who was trying to help or trying to be, we don't know the situation. We don't even know if he even slept with her. To be calling him a PDF, like, it's just it's tragic, and people are already judging it and already having their own opinion and evidence now. And it's like none of us are detectives. None of us are. And if it is, it's not no majority. It's probably like 1 or 2 people that's on. Like, none of us are the judge. We're not the jury. We're not the people that's involved directly. So we can't speak to the situation unless you're really from Memphis, unless you really know the people and the situation. You shouldn't just, pick it up and now try to play it like, oh, it's all on the men. No. Why is these babies alone in the first place? That's why we're saying stop having sex. Just close your legs at this point. Just stop. Because we need to reset. Just stop. Because now y'all keep bringing more and more evil and more pain into the community. When we saying this is going left, we've been saying, yo, it's not going right. So don't keep going the way you're going, or it's all the way going to keep going wrong. You got to turn it right. You got to make the right decision, man. Letting it go down like that, man. Them kids should have never been on their own. So that's charges for each kid. And she got 7. She gonna do at least 15 to 50 years, probably life. Like, and she's a felon at that. So a felon leaves 7 kids by themselves, and it's the black man's fault. See the BS? A felon leaves 7 kids by themselves, and it's the black man's fault, who try to come and protect and be that help and be that. He could have been holding the house down. He could have been protecting the house or being that help. They need a man around, apparently. But it's so hard for the black woman to let the black man be the black man that she'll rather kill you now. That's how difficult it is for her to see you grind and to be yourself and to get support and to get people behind you and people who want to see why nobody else is stepping up to the plate to say, yo, this is a good guy, and we shouldn't let these things or these experiments or the structure break him down, because we see the barriers that is breaking, and he trying to, give everybody a safety net and a way to bridge the gap. That's how it's got to work. We got to help ourselves. We got to work for each other. We the only ones that can change our situation. You might got something that I need. I got something that you need. Now we bring it together, and now we all got everything that we need. And it's not no more greed. It's not hating. It's not destruction. We all working together to get to goal instead of breaking each other down and trying to police each other and parole and probation. it's negative, man, and then we stand in these nah, see, this is what I'm saying, and this is the misinformation. First of all, she was never supposed to be alone in the first place. She's wrong. That's neglect. You know what I'm saying? Somebody should have had ACS. Like, them kids was never supposed to be alone. So forget if she warned him or not. If she warned him, she should have called the police as well if it was something wrong. You don't take the law in your own hands and get to take a black man life. We don't even know if did he sleep with the child. Like, everybody done already crucified and convicted this man, and we don't even know the facts. There's no DNA test. There's no rape kits. There's nothing that was done to say that they slept together, and we don't even know if it's confirmed. He's not here anymore. He can't defend himself. So we speak for him and speak out of turn. So that's number one. You know what I'm saying? He should have never. Them kids should have never been in the house alone. Period. Two, if he had a mental illness, now we talking about a whole nother charge, because now we could look at this as some type of hate crime, because she said if it's another man that come in his house, and you're right, so it's premeditated. She said if it's another man or boy, so it just was any male. It didn't even matter the age. She didn't know his age before she killed him. It didn't matter the age. It didn't matter the style. It didn't matter if this was a good guy. He could have been a virgin. We just don't know. He could have been a hood dude, whatever. So she took him out, and everybody made him seem like a pedophile, but the girl supposedly lied about her age. So how we not putting that in the perspective and saying, well, hold up. We don't even know if he knew how old she was, for one, and we don't even know if he slept with her, for one, for two. But everybody just think it's fun to throw that on a man and try to make a man look bad. But the black woman left her kids alone to die anyway, like she always do. So where's the accountability for that? Because we know there's plenty of us who had to raise our mom's kids. That girl had to raise her mom's kids. That's what they doing. They making all of these kids and then trying to make the oldest ones take care of the young ones so they could go and get the money and do this and that, instead of being at home and listening and having the guidance of a man to do the things that she now have to do and did and can't do no more. She's never gonna be free. So it doesn't even matter if she was right, because she wasn't, because now her kids again are gonna get left alone the same way she left them alone in the world to go to work. Now she going to prison. So, like, good for her. Like, was it worth it? Now you just threw away your life and being a part of your 6, 7 kids' life. So, what sense do that make? I spoke to people from Memphis. Mad people from Memphis been put out the information and said, you know, she warned him, even if she didn't warn him specifically. She said out her mouth, the next man that come in this house, I'ma do X, Y, and Z. I'ma pew pew him. So if she already said that, that's premeditated, because it didn't even matter if the man knew or did anything or anything. He just got trapped, and now he was gonna be the sacrifice. He was the sacrificial lamb. She was gonna kill the next man. No matter the age, the smell, the look, the taste, hood, nerd, in the middle, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, blood, crip, it didn't matter what it was, GD4, it didn't matter. She was gonna peel his cat back regardless. So that's just that. We can't be mad at the truth and get mad at, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be honest. Them babies was never supposed to be left alone. She left her kids unprotected. But nobody will never say that, yo, this is not cool. Like, how we just gonna ignore that fact? Like, are we slow? Are we dumb? Well, that's not cool. For real, yo. How we gonna leave 7 kids alone to fend for themselves, and now This little girl probably been taking care of these kids for however long, but then, who's cooking, who's cleaning? If you at work, that means your daughter is taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, doing what you supposed to be doing, but you can't do it because you done tried to train her up to do it so you could go to work and be the breadwinner because you don't want to listen to a man, or you can't work with a man without getting into it. That's basically the bottom line. Like, you couldn't even get a woman. You a felon, so I know you probably done, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. A felon leaves 7 kids alone, and somehow is black women. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. We gotta talk about it. We gotta be real. Has she protected her kids the right way and took care of them the right way and made sure that they had the guidance and the supervision on her end? Nobody else would have never been able to get through or infiltrate or do the Trojan horse. But now it's black men for. I don't know, fam. I'm gonna tap back in a little bit. I guess she quiet now. She ain't